I guess I'll leave it in English and all that stuff. Anyway, this is Mass Ultimate's World of Light. It's the adventure mode on that one. Again, sorry for the delay on that one. This will be on normal. It's fun. Enjoy it. Y'all donated to see me suffer using a single Joy-Con on the final battle. I've got that right here. So you're going to have fun with that. Basically, I guess I'll try to explain during that one, so just have commentary, but again, Discord. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Beginning, just amassing a lot to get through the cutscenes. Yada, yada, yada. Again, Discord cost me a lot of stuff. Can't even look at chat right now. Actually, I can. It's just I'll set that up during the things now. Anyway, let's see. To start off, able to manipulate what starting spirit because it's based off of game time. And so end up starting spiritless, and since we're forced to use Kirby at the beginning, do what we can. And early on, using inhale and jumping off stage a lot, that's because of the fact that a lot of the enemies aren't as smart, so it really does help. And that was about, 2k EXP just off of candy? Yep, was on that one. Anyway. First, so go from there. And you'll see me, this is one of the best examples I can give of an early game, just like what we're hoping to do. Or something. The reason why I went for a dash attack to start with is because of the options that Kirby had, the options that the Yoshi has at the start. Not really, basically all the moves that he did a lot on that one, so it's why we start using that. I'm going to use the down, special, not special. Yeah, it is down special to basically help with that of everything, because of the coverage on that one. Anyway, I switched to Eevee here because although I'm starting with a Shield Spirit, which is stronger, it's not good for the beginning part of the run, and you'll see why I choose it later on. Here, it really does help. And ooh, nice large snack, extra 5k. But because I can move with that, and smash attacks being what they are and very good, it's useful. See Mass through the tutorials, and I'll be leveling up my spirit to max because I can, and because the DLC, the free online stuff has helped out Nintendo Switch. Anyway, from there we get to Mario game. The story of the game is basically, Galeem happened. I missed the timing on that one. Oh well. With the early game, we just abuse, the fact of when an opponent's got, bad recovery, we can. Don't worry, that isn't the entire run. It's just, early on, it's the fastest thing we can do. Although it's a lot more precise than you would think. This is the first example of a stamina battle. I mean, you could read what it does on that one, so what it is, and I'll try to explain where I can, but just there we go. I make some mistakes on that one. Just I'm nervous and annoyed myself because Discord gave me audio issues earlier where they were trying to get this started sooner, and it wasn't audio from the Discord. I could speak, but they wouldn't hear me. So that just annoys me.
It helps, man. It's technical.
I know.
It happens from time to time.
Oh, I know. But I almost never get that luck.
So what's your upcoming goals right now? What are you effectively trying to get going here?
Well, early game, we're going to be getting like two major things: an insanely good busted spirit, ability, and then an insanely good, well, three things: primary spirit, an insanely good ability, spirit, and then an insanely good character to hold it all. Essentially, gotcha. The giant ability is broken. I mean, short answer. And have you ever played Smash? Have you ever gotten? Give yourself 12. Give yourself 12 seconds at the start of every battle with that.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
Does that explain what we assemble?
Yeah.
And here I'm going for dash attacks because it's the safest option. Plus, it's usually like, you can usually get the kill a lot faster. You could go for a few other options, but I'm opting to play it a bit safe due to Marathon. And I'll take it easy and actually get the early game safety that I normally like is coming up in La Lina. It's an extra fight, but if you guys remember last year when I was getting this normally to start with, actually no, I didn't get to show this off last. You're gonna be inside for a treat.
Oh boy, I'm looking forward to it.
And the fun thing about that's an always going to happen. Wow. Thank you, game, for deciding to mash at the very end. I was actually worried there. But no, that fight is legitimately one of the fights that you could, if I could actually get a very that was consistent all the time, and I could find a way to task, I would task that fight because it's that consistent. Anyway, Octoling here, you'll see me, go for just like some smash attacks because, down special entirely because of the whole fact of, Octo, it's Inkling. And the main problem with this fight is you get, you can get easily with the Inklings, guns, and the other major problem is that, accidentally grabbing a weapon and not realizing it can make it a lot more dangerous. Anyway, we're getting up to the... And I'll be taking off my spirit for now, because this is a fight where the increased gravity, which is not... decreased in jump power here, which, as you can see there, base multiple jumps means you will almost always get that win. And because of that, you can almost always get a large snack, which is essentially another 5,000 EXP. Now you'll notice me actually using that EXP later on to just dump into spirits. Think of it like an RPG. When you can literally just power level off of nothing, you use it. And thank you, game, for doing that. The early game, for any of the one-star battles, they'll either be super annoying or easy to cheese like that. So we do what we can there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And here comes the first cutscene.
Cutscene hype.
Well, showing we have to get to this area over here because we can't continue on because the game, gives up a giant wall of light here, so we have to go push buttons to get to the Temple of Light. So you mash through that, because we don't need to read the text box. Pico here is special in that he is an overworld spirit. Basically, overworld spirit means they do things on the overworld. This one, it lets you drive it.
So how did you get into speedrunning Smash Ultimate? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, that's simple. Seen the Nintendo Direct for the game?
I have.
Well, that was my fault on that one. tried to spit him out and just, it's one of the things that's never happened before. You'll hear that a lot every now and then in this run. Come on, you. Game already giving me bad RNG. See, please, let me get what I need. Thank you. There we go. Not the fastest, but you take what you can get, especially in a marathon setting. And you'll see me check my phone here and there, just trying to keep an eye on all you lovely people.
Well, we won't be able to see it, but don't worry about it. You're more than welcome to keep tabs on us. And if there's any major message, I'll be able to relay that to you.
Oh, that's true. Now it showed Pico's car down at the bottom. That means you can use him to drive it, drive around the racetrack. So Lucario here. The entire point, of the run is try to take as many as possible. Get the pieces needed, and just try not to screw up. One. I could pursue off stage, but I'm more of a defensive player when it comes to Smash at heart. So that means, great at recovery, but not good off stage. Come on, you. Come on, you. Come on. Come on. Give me a second, huh? But normally should be over by now. Come on, you.
Nice moves, man. Nice move.
Yeah. It's like when you realize you're not going to make it, you want to reset as fast as possible.
Right.
Although it does take time. Oh. Watch the game give me perfect RNG now. Yeah, thanks, game. But you'll see me, throw out the hammer on that one because, unlike most of the game, you want to use smash attacks when you can. The side B with Kirby, because it allows you to move, and because it has a long, it's got a large, knockback range.
Gotcha.
Damage, so you'll see me use it.
Strats there?
Pretty much, it's not even pure manipulation. It's just pure, knowledge of Smash. I'm not, pro Smash player, but it's like I do know. Hey, hit off stage, knock off stage, you can win.
Fair enough.
I mean, the game just sum it up. What Sakurai summed up best when they were feeling everyone is here. What is Smash Brothers? The game where you knock you just off stage. The end. Or what I said about one-star battles either being really quick or really annoying.
This
is an example
of those cases.
Why it can be annoying. I mean, look at the stage. Excuse me, y'all. Come on, you. I mean, ideally, you want to try to win as fast as possible on this stage, because I don't know about you, but this stage is annoying. Shout out to Mario Brothers 1, but come on. See there. That cost me a bit of extra time because of the bounce around. Hype on that one, but still. And yeah, won't get a sub 15 yard Yoshi, but Yarn Yoshi, no matter what, Yarn Yoshi is the first stopping point of the run. If you've played World of Light, have you noticed we haven't taken any skills? We haven't done anything insane. We haven't really powered up at all? Well, Star Spirit. Anybody played Smash 64? You remember the Yoshi's Island stage?
Was this a throwback to that?
Okay, no. This is more of it's you versus 5 Yoshis that are small. And everybody gets launched a lot farther. Yeah. Oops, did not mean to do that. Meant to do this. Yeah, this will work. You'll see me first, equip some ability spirits here. Basically think of them like our accessories. Wheezing gives an increase to fire damage, and I meant to equip that. Marathon. Luckily, this game is very forgiving when it comes to mistakes. And notice I'll use the hammer here because honestly, the sheer raw powers I mentioned before about knockback. Although the zoom in effect, there's only a handful of ways to prevent that, and just you have to live with it, and not gimping and getting off the stage on that one. Yep, definitely a horrible early game. Immediately puts this one, I'd say jokingly, out of world record contention, but I'm actually serious there. Because in the early game, so it just comes down to, can you not screw up? And I have. So this is a fun one. It's the actual quick kill on it. There we go. In this case, we're just using the stage to our advantage because you stand so close to the, you start so close to the edge that just get the Charizard there, charged hammer, and you're good. I apparently released that just the tiniest bit too late. And you'll see me quickly switch over. In fact, first frame, I think I'll just switch over. I knew that the switch over had happened because of the sound cue, but this is namely because this stage gets to be annoying because of the earthquakes. Think about on you. Come on, you. Break. I just look like a fool on that one, but still. And we got through it. Again, I am still annoyed with myself on everything. So, give me a bit, everybody. Give me a bit. When, Discord wants to be Discord, and yada yada yada, it's annoying. So, give me a bit. Sorry for holding you all up. Sorry, I probably lost some viewers too, but yeah. Here's our Yoshi. I'm going to shut up when this battle, and you'll see why very soon. That's pure nerves on that one. Sorry. I look like an idiot. I honestly look like an idiot. And that's a sad thing. You gotta love it when the game... Did I seriously? Yes, I did. Marathon nerves and everything else. Can I please get an actual second try here on Yoshi? Game. At least managed to get the first of them. Ideally, that's, you know, one of the T strats for this level. So as you can see, everybody being easy to launch. Come on, you. Come on, you. Come on. Stop screwing up, mates. For the love of... Why me? Why is today this bad? I just want to bang my head against the wall right now. But I can't. But I can't. Love of... Yeah. Why me? But a generous estimate because honestly I knew I could... And my fault there. Rip me a new one, why don't you? I'm sorry, I need to be quiet for a while. I'm sorry. I'm just so down right now just because of just lots of things. Discord? Why? Serious. Yes, I'm a runner that literally there's their emotions on the sleeve. I don't even know how it's sounding and all that stuff. Yeah, this is horrible. Haven't had this many things happen in ages. Why me? Why me? Come on, game. Game. Thanks, game. Finally taking pity on me. Come on. Yeah. A lot further right now, but yeah. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Hopefully you're enjoying this garbage run. Yes, I will be hard on myself on that. So that should have been a... on you. I got a fast Nick. Right. Anyway, Nick is one of the first pieces of the run. How I mentioned earlier about 3 pieces of equipment. Nick is the first of them. You'll also see me finally take some skills. And tilt attack up, shield damage up, and endless smash holding. Crap, and I forgot to do this too. Really, marathon nerves, not bad. Anyway, you'll see me use something with Lolina, which is summoning a spirit. And Hector. I am really not in a good mood right now. Not as a negative thing, I'm just annoyed with myself. So
it happens.
Yeah. Oh, I know it happens. It just makes me look like an idiot.
Nah.
It's just... No, it seriously does. Because literally, I haven't had those things happen in over a year.
They pop their heads up, man. Don't worry. We're during a really fun time in history, so nothing's gonna work exactly perfect as they intend. Yeah, so don't let it get to you. Enjoy your game, man. You got this. I'm loving your run, by the way. I'm sorry I got quiet.
It's okay. Anyway, Nick's got an innate ability called First Strike Advantage, which gives us legitimately a handful of seconds where we're truly invulnerable. We can stand alone, tile terrain. Doesn't matter. It's like we're completely invulnerable for like 5 seconds, like 3 to 5 seconds. Hector, who has Unflinching Charge Smash, which is one of the later abilities that we will be getting normally. We've basically assembled the ability to just sit there, charge a smash attack, hold it for as long as we need with endless smash holding. Be able to do that, let it fly. Now, I
wanted to let you know that Kwai Fu says hugs for the runner, and they enjoy your victories. Just had to let you know.
Thanks. Oh, nice. I got a good one on this fight. This fight can also be a bit annoying because the enemy loving to constantly on that one, and just when they do, they do. So, it's like the early game essentially until we've assembled our complete combo. Sort of like assembling a contraption. So it's just like you don't want to screw up, but at the same point, you will beat yourself up for screw ups because you really shouldn't, because it's like legitimately one of the most execution parts of the run.
Gotcha.
Come on, you. And this comes down to the entire first 40 minutes. It's pure skill. Like, and you remember to get your reads correctly. You have legitimately just like, did you screw up? Did you do this? Did you do that? Just, it's just the whole, you don't want to screw up. And especially if you're on Yoshi. I mean, heck, that fight, I've gotten sub 14 on that one. That's just, you do what you can do.
RNG, man. RNG. It can throw you for a loop. It's gonna be in your favor. It can really punch you for a sucker.
But also just IRL stuff too. It's like, I want to show this runoff in IRL marathon where I could just go like, look, I don't have to deal with any of that one. I could just concentrate and entertain that one.
Well, you are always welcome to entertain us here on stream, and I can say with our viewer count, we got some good entertainment going on. So keep it up. We got some good stuff.
Nice. Now that's a fun one. There, managed to get the kill with the Me Gunner, and then the boat ended up killing Isabel. I mean, that's one of the positive things about this run. You will see things that you would not normally see. And unlike Brawl, which is more of a platformer in subspace, this is more RPG. In fact, I've heard a lot of people just refer to it as a mini RPG. I'm a fan of showcasing, things like this.
Yeah, I wanted to say that last fight, that was awesome. And Kwai Thulu also agrees. That was awesome.
I mean, with stuff like this, it's just literally like, as I said before, I'm more of a defensive player. Knock me off stage, and you're not gonna want me. You're not gonna want to chase me because you're gonna take damage. Me go off stage. That's iffy. Now this one's fun. Read the actual descriptions. The screen will flip. Not only does that turn everything upside down, but also invert your controls.
Ah, that's key. That's something you don't want to skip over if you're a first-time player.
There we go. With the original thing, but sometimes, just like any Smash game, it's like the AI actually can be smart. Well, except for 60 entire YouTube video of someone showcasing how dumb the AI is in that game.
Wow, that was intense. Oh my gosh. That was such a... You did that really well. That would have thrown me for a loop.
It's time to dash attack on that one. This one. And but I got the rebound. This fight because the ninja just like represent the Pokemon. You got pure invincibility, but you're at 1 HP. So normally just going and starting with like that and a dash attack, you will wrong way. You will usually just get a straight up dash attack into the knockouts. Not bad, but going to be farther behind than I'd like, but still. And with the fog here, you have to remember stage awareness. Like that, I could tell that basically, I had shield broken the enemy. One, it was just with that spatial awareness on that one. What I used to do is just use the player icon. I mean, what you can't see, you make or you know, where you are, stage awareness. I mean, you'd be surprised about things, small, optimizations are in the run. Now, in the power plant here, this is an optional dungeon. We're doing this for a reason. It's like any speedrun. Wow, I need to just stop looking at time. It's gonna... Anyway, I was glad I put... Come on, game. Come on, Mario. And he loves to run away again. And you now have to deal with a Mega Man too. Mega Man that does not take a lot of damage too. There we go. And ideally, if you can get the Doc Mario off stage fast enough, you can get the inhale. The fact that he's got a bad recovery, but yeah, still nervous on that one. Let's hope I can actually turn in a stellar performance for the mid and late game. Because that's literally where I tend to shine. Because I use a lot of the stuff. I do what I can do. So let's see. That's me forgetting. Here we go. I forgot to equip Dr. Light. I had the option of just restarting the fight or just keep going and just like... I said it would probably been faster to do that instead of doing that, and just turns out. Now, there we go. I don't need it for this fight, but still. Coming up, you'll see sort of what we've been building toward. Come on, you. Come on, you. Come on, you. Come on, Pikachu. Normally... Game knows it's in a marathon setting. I haven't had this bad of an opening since... God, I don't even know. Anyway, we gotta get this Zapfish here to be able to go to the next area up here. One change from last year is Spirit Fight over there. Bad movement. Needs bad movement. Anyway, that one Spirit over there, we'll get that. We found a better option for that one. Also, last time you saw me using Link here, except for, beginning strats, and that's, arcade bases still for beginners. Thank you for giving me this. Yep. Anyway, I gotta be quiet for this fight because it's annoying. There we go. Finally! Well, 10 minutes, about like 6 or 7 minutes past what I should normally be, but finally. Damn it, I missed the masses too. Scratch that. Make that 7 minutes. I should be done that one. Yeah, the run's basically dead for world record, but still. Still annoyed. Why am I always so emotional when it comes to the East End, when it comes to a marathon? I don't know. But normally, since I got Lilina, I've got to sit through a little bit of extra cutscene here, as if you don't get her, then you are good on that one. I can only hope the fullness of, the latest route change is going to save time. Probably not, though, but still. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Anyway, we need to get this back outside, and we're off to take care of our Bowser, which we could have gotten earlier, but, and there's actually a route, so not to get Bowser first or get... Idiot again. Calm down. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record. I'm just still annoyed with myself. I should have already won this fight, but I forgot to switch equipment too. Again, why? I feel horrible, and I hate doing that. Especially on a run that literally I've spent close to, over thousands and thousands of hours. Despite what my system clock says when it comes to that one, I spend a lot of time when I think about this game like that, so yeah. Anyway, I'll pick up my next set of skills in Transformation, Duration Up, and Critical Health Attack Up. Critical Health Attack Up is basically to help myself, to help with some of the fights coming up. There we go. Okay. Now you're going to start seeing some crazy stuff. Hopefully everything sounds good.
Yep, everything sounds just great. I'm just making a quick cup of coffee.
Okay. Only just missed me screw up like a bunch of small stuff and just play horribly and make a few menu mistakes. I had to get a drink of water myself, but it came at an okay time.
You're doing fantastic, Mage. Don't worry. Everything's all right. We'll let you know if there's something going on.
I know that. It's just legitimately... That'll work. But you guys will get to, guys and gals will get to enjoy something. I really need to stop looking at my phone to see just how badly I'm doing, but hopefully chat's enjoying this. I mean, I could have the day over again and just have like Groundhog Day effect for this. I would, yeah. It's the timing on it, but still. Anyway, you see now how you get to start the giant. Start for the just race duration adds extra time to that. So instead of it being like 5 to 6 seconds, it's more 12 seconds. So that's a thing.
All right, almost done with my coffee. It's just now getting a little cold so I can drink it. Got a couple comments I'd like to go ahead and read off to you. Is that Kawhi also says this run is dope. Picastroph also wishes you good luck. And Trix and several others saying that they are highly enjoying your runs.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Because I know I'm not so far. That's it's like no matter what game you run, it's like when you the game, it's like and you're on tilt. It's like just try not to be on tilt further. Not to be on tilt further.
Sometimes it's a struggle, man. It happens to the best of us. It's speedrunner's curse. But you got this. You're doing fantastic. Don't worry.
I mean, with this one, it's like you want to try to get rid of the duck hunt before the mouthful of curry because, again, juggling. And juggling is not a good thing. I mean, it is what it is on that one. But let's hope later on with the route alterations. Because I'm doing something nice this year. This time I decided to go with the latest test that I'm going to, that I've been doing, which, well, goes to plan. Not. I should still be making back some time, but even still, like lost time on the Doc Late fight, lost time on, Neo-C, and this fight. This is basically the last fight where we can truly just,
Do you got time for a quick donation?
Sure thing.
We got a $15 donation from Picastroph saying, comment, $200 hype! That puts us at $201 for our total donations.
Come on, you.
So thank you, Picastroph, for the donation. And anyway, didn't mean to cut you off there.
Gonna try to do what I can do. Against. You know how it is when it's just like it's not your fault for stuff putting you on tilt, but it puts you on tilt anyway. Especially in a marathon run setting. Still after the showcase, PvP and stuff. Smash, especially a run where you put in like hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands of hours. You should see the notes I have just off of my cell phone, just all the different things on that one. I mean, I've literally 3+ minutes, like at least 2.5 minutes of pure just second by second. And what is the starting spirits for each on you. Recover. Said not to recover. Again, game RNG. You should have seen how I was doing in practice. Oh wait, that caused me problems from Discord. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not entertaining you all as much as I'd like to, but just guarantee you, I'll have a salty run tomorrow with this thing.
Well, we'll be sure to be watching, and you're doing fine. Don't quit worrying about it, man. You're good. This has been fantastic. Yeah. We're all entertained. We love your run. You might not like it, but man, we sure do. We love it.
And that was horrible there because honestly, it just ended up, go for the follow-up dash attack and mistimed it. That's how it's supposed to look. When you make mistakes, you make mistakes.
Indeed. When you make mistakes, you move past them and you keep on doing with an epic run.
Yeah. Let's see. At least save some time now, because I should have been at least on the Temple of Light by now. Early games of biatch. Early games of biatch. Sorry for the language there, folks, but just...
Destructor, Pikachu, oh my gosh. So many people in the chat showing you some love right now, man. You were doing A-okay, brother.
There you go. That should have been faster. You'll see me occasionally use a Final Smash, but we want to try to limit those to any of them that, you know, can be fast as anything that aren't cutscene based. Like Blink's Light Arrow, well, Ancient Arrow, Bowser's, Giga Bowser Punch, those because they take a long time. There we go. Again, you'll see me start to assemble the full combo here, at least for the early game. And I can straight up tell you, this is going to be around like a 3 hour, 30 to 35. Yeah, I can already tell you, this early in the run, it's going to be... on you. There we go. I know I'm at least sub 50 minutes, which is better than nothing. You'll see me go off stage here and there just to make sure that I have, to do like reduction on that one. Let's see, match through. I just really want to get a good time down for this, but...
Nice Bowser fight, man. Nice Bowser fight.
Yeah, it's like I probably saved like 2 seconds out of the 7+ minutes I'm... Anyway, you'll see Galeem's shield starting to weaken. We need to break it, to break it you need to beat 3 bosses. But after that, you go from there. And now at least assembled the complete early game combo. I mean, I've had some bad early games before, but this is bad. Let's hope I can finish. I can already tell just how much time it's going to be. But you also notice me mashing A, on the overworld a bit, more often not. That's generally whenever we approach an obstacle or a battle, you can start the battle earlier, which does help because the way movement works in this game, if you go the other direction, any other direction, or make a mistake, you lose all of it. So you have to build that up, and the earlier you can actually get into a fight, the sooner you can start building up your momentum again once the fight is over. And you'll see me switch to Bowser here because, well, you're gonna see something fun. And I mean it. This is actually going to be amusing for everybody. We've basically assembled I guess you could say, my fault again on that one bashing wise, but we've assembled a glass cannon in a sense. for 12 seconds every battle, at the beginning of the battle, we have the ability to either 1 or 2 shot every enemy in the game. Except for bosses. You know,
That's awesome.
Every enemy in the early game on that one, it's just...
How did you figure that out to be able to one-shot every?
I did not.
That's impressive.
I did not.
Was this tech that was found or discovered?
I think it's been known almost since the beginning of the game being out on that one. But now the real tech of the run that I've contributed is little bits and pieces, optimization. So the reason why we use Nick is because like originally they would go and get Rayman, but you know, found Nick had like it was a lot sooner we could get, and you know, a lot better on that one, and nice. And but it's also first strike advantage. It's like you give up a slot instead of having 3, you only have 2. But first strike advantage really does help out, you know, with the whole okay, you can tank stuff like that. Here's Russ, real simple. What the Gerudo's stage from, you know, this one. One shot. You know, it's like the real secret is honestly after the one, you know, after like the 12 seconds, you then have to immediately think, okay, where am I on stage? What can I do now? You know, you can still damage enough to go for one, you know, to like do things, but you then have to think more like, because we're going for a lot more sheer raw power, like, you know, not as much, you know, like start thinking, what can I do? Yeah, I got rid of the assist trophy. Any assist trophy battle? Short answer, get rid of the assist trophy and go for that one. And nice Rayman at the very least. And
nicely done, my sir. Very nicely done.
That was about, what, 4K and Snacky XP? A medium snack is basically XP. A small is 250, a large is 5K. In fact, I could... It's what, like 300 change for a novice spirit. I think advanced is close as anything to a... I forget what it is on that one. I'd have to pull up my... Early, I have an entire... It's like 7 to 10 plus things of just like... Well, so many different things. I've been testing the shop RNG, you know, rank spirit manipulation, yeah, you know, like all of that. And here's some time coming up, but as I said, here's hoping. No promises, but here's hoping. So I've got a long gap to make back up, and the game showed the second dungeon, you know, revealing the cloud, you know, the clouded area.
Mm-hmm.
And we're approaching the third button for the, you know, to get to the Temple of Light.
Trix wants to let you know that his cat is trying to co-op with you at the moment.
To do what I can do, but just like, you know, and you'll see soon enough, like, you know, a few of the extra fights I take are purely for like just advantage, because I treat the game more than just anything else. Yeah, not the cleanest Venusaur, but still. The starting spirit that I chose, I wanted to see something amazing on that one. It's the... There's a few options for starting spirits. Not starting spirits. Early, like your 3-star spirits, you have, you know, Springman, which end up might actually being the best option. Having an ARMS character come into the game. I'm saying that sarcastically at the same point, because if the spirit that you're using is from the same series as the character you're using, you get a 10% power boost. And Springman, you're basically giving up almost all power. In fact, that it's pure raw power, outright strips, you know, what we use for the final, you know, one of the final, you know, battle options. But Oddly enough, the game's way it interprets power and defense is deceptive because of just how it decides things. It's just like there are a lot of factors. It's a spirit's overall power. Yeah, started charging that a bit too soon. Excuse me a minute, everyone. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, we have to beat. It's shoutouts to Skyworld, as this is technically the music from Destroyed Skyworld. So I guess you could say it's that. And it seems referring to some locations by names just because although the game doesn't really have a signed name, you do what you can do for name wise. And yay. Rawr! Rawr! Another 1500 EXP. Anyway, we have to beat Simon here, in order to get to the next area. And it's like we'll go from there. But we're in the part where it's just sit back, chill, relax, have fun, just enjoy things. Go for that one. Could have been faster, but yeah. Screw it. I'm already behind by more than I'd like, so PB's dead, world record's dead. Now it's just me trying to entertain you all. And that's the reason for longer than normal. It's just because, honestly, I know as a runner, I'm nowhere near the perfect person for this game. It happens, being someone that just, motions on a sleeve. Here we go. Nice. Door Club being a weapon as it is, makes it a lot harder for you to, basically launch your enemies, so you just do what you can. Yeah, hopefully I'm actually being entertaining enough on that one. Especially with all the dumb mistakes in the early game.
You're doing fine, man. Don't worry.
Hey, break it up a little bit, but still. Anyway, let's see. From there, do what we can do. Anyway, we got to push this button. Guess I would call it a button to get to, to open the doors to get to, the next thing. Oops. See what I mean about overworld movement? It's like 2.5D movement, but you're confined in on, narrow paths and just using a GameCube analog stick is just like, I mean, there's other options, but like that, I mistimed my read on that one. It's just like, there's small, optimizations in this game where it's just like, you have like 3 to 4 seconds to think, the beginning of it. But the longer you take to read your situation, the less time you have to react with the giant, the giant ability. So it's one of those. It's a good run. It just can be a bit mentally taxing. There we go. Want to go fast? You just tend to try to do stuff faster, and just like that can screw up your reads. And we're finally through Temple of Light. Grab yourself a drink, because we got a cutscene or two to sit through. And if anybody's wondering what I'm drinking, it's plain old pure water. Plain old pure water.
I got me some nice hot coffee.
Yeah. I mean, do what we could do. Again, I hate the fact of Discord earlier, because we'd have some even more good commentary. No, by the way, thanks for stepping up and help out.
Hey, thank you guys for stepping up and volunteering your time. This is a very good cause to be putting your time towards.
I mean, I would have probably been doing a run anyway, but I would have probably reset 5 to 6 times by now. See, after that, oh, trust me, I would have reset it at before even getting to Yarn Yoshi. because that's how bad the early game was.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, we're running back with Bowser. Add, you'd think that honestly overworld running speed would matter, but it actually doesn't because everybody moves the same. And I'm grabbing one extra fight here. I could have taken this fight earlier, but not so much harder. It's just more the whole fact of it can take a lot more time early on. Whereas in this case, one shot. You just want to try to minimize the number of extra fights you take early on because, again, and it's more just. This is one of the reasons why I say this run is more RPG than anything else because, well, game where you break the fighting, break combat, using RPG elements. I mean, ever seen the Tales of speedrun?
Yes.
Did you get what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sometimes
it's slow, and sometimes it feels more like you're playing feels like you're going back to old Trials of Mana. Some days.
As I said, that's the thing. I like runs like this just because they're fun. It's one of those like you can get annoyed with yourself, but at the same point, you have to think on your feet. And as a runner, keeps your skills up. Once Mimosa. I know it's Samus, but crap. That's my fault, folks. Was trying to hit the jump button, and it's like trying to jump. While doing that one, it's like ended up hitting the down, the dare.
Yeah, little things happen, man.
Yeah.
Someone says, "Oh, we know that you're actually failing for more donations. We see through you, Mage."
Oh, heck no. Come on.
He just wants to see the coronavirus get wiped from the planet, so he wants to take all the time he can to wipe it here. So get some donations in.
Considering I still actually have to work, yeah, I work at a grocery store. How do you think? Serious, Chad. How do you think I feel? Anyway, this is revealing the third and final boss area for the light realm.
Excellent.
But it's just roar. We get a roar in chat for all the times Bowser's just flame breath.
Yeah, chat. Let's get a roar while going. Let's go.
You gotta be able to have some fun with the taunts on that one, because, well...
I just want to say this is one of my personal favorite stages. It's just beautiful.
I mean, it's balloon fights. And this fight you can blame entirely on me for screwing up the early game. As I said, still a little on tilt, but... So that's gonna, until the... Use the term not done, it will be annoying anyway.
You're
and it's still gonna be annoying. Oh hey. Okay, here's the thing. As long as this is a sub 4 hour run, and as long as it's a sub 3:40 run, I'll be ecstatic, because go watch the clip from last year's Speedy. Let me face that. But now where I literally had my game crash during it. This was already on tilt, which is why I said, I want to just do this in a live marathon where I could just concentrate solely on the run and just... I mean, you can't blame, the runner when it's like, else is not the runner. So I hate to be a little selfish on that one, but but I'm happy every time I can show off this run in any form of marathon. And I'm thankful for Speedyfists. Go for the big story. Unpleasantly charged smash, and the game decides to juggle you. I mean, it's just you'll lose time here and there, but just again, I'm still annoyed that I put the marathon behind. I put it behind last year, but then again, I warned them all that you should actually have stuff earlier.
That was an amazing fight, by the way. That was so cool to watch.
I mean, it's all like picking your moments on some things like that. You know, it's the ice climbers. You really can't get in the water on that fight. So you just do what you can do. Anyway, we're going this way to get Lapras. We need Lapras to get over to the next area. Fun fact, the reason why we take the Perman.exe fight is thanks to yours truly. You know, at least not how we take it, but why. Although it's a 3-star fight, it allows us to enter to the final dungeon. That eliminated an extra fight in the power plant, you know, by just switching it to make it one route in another fight coming up in the power plant, in the dungeon after this, you know, not the one we're going to, but the one after that. You know,
yeah, I got you.
This fight's a pain because small enemies plus low gravity means time. Lots and lots of timing. Let's go. Anyway, this is only a handful of uses of an. See how Lapras appears. We're using Lapras. We're riding Lapras. We're riding Lapras to get to the island. Although I have to say, the game's got a lot of good music.
That it does. It's got a lot of these. Yeah, the game has a lot of good bangers in here. Got a couple of favorites?
Yeah, I like them all. But nah. Again, hopefully chat's enjoying this. Even though it's a travesty, as I said, I don't have my emotions on sleeve.
Eating it up.
So it is what it is. This is probably going to be well over a 130 light realm. I can do that one. And saddest thing about Green Hill Zone, it is the worst stage, you know, to have to deal with in speedrun just because of the stage layout. You'd think larger stages would be worse, but no, it's because literally the way the you know, stage's dip is that basically it just makes it a lot harder. Anyway, you did notice that we passed the free character. I used to grab that for some extra orbs, skill orbs on that one, but it's not really as necessary. Gives you one fight and then it takes it away. It's all about consistency in this one, and just when it says no, it says. Anyway, you'll get to see something really, really, really interesting coming up. One of the latest changes in. God, I hope it actually cuts back. Yay. Oh, that works. The prettiest fight, but still. Fonzo and Engineer Link are used as an overworld spirit. We don't really need to go that way. We go that way. I did pick up the skill chest, didn't I? I think I did. The way today's run is going. I didn't. Oh well. Fun fact about this fight. The only spots where you can actually prevent yourself from getting frozen. Again, mashing is hard some days. Is basically the edge of every platform and the blocks. So yeah, you really need to get that early game. That one. You know, that early on. Here's Raphalos. Roaring up course. Anyway, we'll be taking care of Raphalos, really soon. You can basically get through here like minimum number of fights. There we go. Got the nice tilt there. But it's just try to entertain the best I can. I'm trying to not get on tilt any more than I am.
You're handling it well, man. Just keep on pushing through. You're doing a fantastic job, and everyone's loving them.
Trying to entertain y'all. I'm trying to entertain y'all, but just. But you know how it is. Like the one nice thing about unflinching, thinking early on that one. Deep breaths. That stage basically you have earthquake, just like how the fact that we have the access to the fact that we have access to Nick's ability is very useful. There we go. Now you'll see the whole reason why I got the thing I got earlier on. And that's for this. You may wonder why I'm choosing to bring up an attack. We get the bonus from it being a Paper Mario game, so there's that. Plus the giant ability equals. Basically equals we can deal a lot more damage. Well, made up a tiny bit of time, but not a lot. Put behind, but anyway, so you'll see me grab a P chest here. This is purely for later on. We have some large snacks. But you'll get to see something. The nice thing about Shadow Queen is, although we give up first strike advantage, it helps us out a lot with the extra damage, especially with the upcoming bosses. And we also get the attack advantage, it's anything of that. Come on, game. I do have to say, I wish that, for Distant Planets, they could have it without the actual slope there. So that I think, competitively it would make an actual, the 3-platform layout like that, it'd be kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see. There we go. Could have gone after Bowser, but yeah. To play it a bit, cautiously on that one. And once we start Raphalos again, we'll be able to finally go and fight him, or her, or it. I'm not sure of its gender. I haven't really ever. I've got Monster Hunter. I think it's 3 or 4 for the DS, but haven't really played it. So I have to ask, chat, what do you think the next character after the Arms character is going to for DLC?
I'm Not sure, actually. There's so many to pick from.
Yeah. Who would you like?
Go with Luigi.
Luigi? You mean Waluigi?
Ah.
I mean, yeah. Personally, I want to see Waluigi get in, at some point, just because, I'd consider him not the eternal loser, but, like, just the whole, like, desperately, should get some more respect than he should. What do you? Game. Horrible so far, but yeah, do what you can do on that one. Especially with getting bad RNG there, but personally, I want to see Waluigi. I want to see a few good characters. Yes, I'm one of those people that wants to see Gino, but that's me. You. I still feel bad for that, for what we've got so far for timing. Especially that early game. Excuse me. Stay hydrated, all. Stay hydrated. But still.
Stay thirsty, my friends. And water.
Anyway, see the second hit on that one. Shield's almost broken, so we need to go finish that and go from there. And if I'm really lucky and I get a great Dark Realm, I might be able to save some time. But as I said, BB's dead, at the very least, so I don't have to worry about that. Because that early game, I should have been practicing a lot more, but yeah. I hate when I annoy people, and I'm still tilted on that one, but again, it happens. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. It should be a lot further along, but we'll get to see some interesting stuff. There we go. It's just like any Mac fight. It's got to keep up, the spirits on that one. And I mean, as far as that goes, just like it's just it is what it is. Now, here's the Andy fight from Advanced Wars on that one. I'm happy to see so many series actually just get love. And because I can give you all a Bowser punch. I love it when the game trolls. But you do what you can do. Try to do something nice for the fan. But still. Yeah. Anyway, the nice thing is, as you see, Protoman.exe here, being able to hack the computer system. This saves us from, there's only like 3 to 4 spirits that can do. So Protoman.exe being one of them. It's along our route. We can just immediately get him instead of having to go to other locations to get, what's needed. Let's go, game. And the Bowser coverage is just huge. And as I said, with Shadow Queen giving a lot of extra damage, it just helps out a lot more. But we got to push these buttons in here to get access to the boss. Gallium from Brawl. You'll get to see something cool here. Little known fact. In order to do the actual, spaceship flying, you don't need Slippy. There is another option. And that's a lot easier than the Slippy fight. And that's Rob 64. Although we are at a disadvantage, it's a stamina battle. We have so much extra damage that it really doesn't matter. There's, yada yada yada. As you can see, a lot easier than having to run around to chase after a grid and a fox, with a time limit in the power. So let's see, going up here, pressing the next button. I mean, we have to press all these buttons to get through it, but once we get through, we'll be on the next boss. And of course, it's Fox. Come on, Fox. Why is my menuing being so off? I look like... There we go. I mean, gotta love it when you screw up, but honestly, even in a marathon setting, it's disheartening. Okay, what y'all say? Emotions on a sleeve. But anyway, as you can see, this is basically to represent Metal Gear, in a sense, because Solid Snake is in here, so it's meant to represent. A lot of the dungeons, basically represent the different games. Not the one. This is Metal Gear. The one was Monster Hunter. The first, for Giga Bowser is of course Mario. And once I said, this is really just like we don't. I would say we don't care, but we really don't need to worry as much because of the sheer raw power. That's one of the reasons why the Switch. There we go. And again, mashing through to, the reward screen. One of the nicest things about having a fully charged, fully maxed out Spirit is you don't have to deal with, a god amount of rewards. There we go. Not the cleanest, but take what you can get, folks. Good saving time. No, I'm not. I mean, at least, if I have saved time, it's not been by much. Said, I'm still annoyed about the early game without everything going on at the beginning. No. Then again, I don't get as much experience as I'd like on various things. Anyway, here is Gallium. The giant raw. And we'll just be... Come on you. Get to see that critical health attack up out here. You know, with the increase to attack and, of course, getting off stage to help with lag reduction. And with that, we have broken through all the shields, so we can finally go taking on Gallium. There's a lot of enemies with G's in their name in this game. Hopefully chat's okay with everything. You know, it's like we try to get everything on that one. You know, with that, you know, we can head to, you know, beat Gilly right now. Match through again to as fast as possible. And we're walking, we're running, we're running, we're warping, we're warping. We're running again. Nicest thing is that honestly, going through the warp pipes don't cause you to lose your speed, which is a nice thing. And we're riding Lapras, we're riding Lapras. So going around and around and around, getting warps from there. Now these, on the other hand, do cost you know, on occasion, you know, prevent you from. I am not sure yet how it works to prevent, but when it does, you know, let you keep it. Trust me, there's a lot of things about this game that I really wish I knew more about. Honestly, could have been ahead, and I still feel bad about that one. But in this case, you know, I could switch back to Captain Rainbow, and I will be for a few things, but thank you for not walking towards me. The problem with this fight is the ice piece, you know, all ready for it. If you hit the Wii Fit trainer while they're under the ice, it won't. It essentially you'll have to deal with the animation, you know, the zoom in effect, but it will essentially the ricochet off of that to prevent it. So, you know, it's worth just being able to actually, you know, get, you know, without having to deal with the rebounds off of the, you know, the on the ceiling until finally going out, and because of that one, it decreases the momentum enough so that way it can avoid. There we go. Not bad on top. You know, on that one. I say the ice, you know, stages aren't. You know, it's just like you're frozen. It's like, what else can you do? But mash, 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 mash. Anyway, here's Greninja representing. Says Ray. Now what's the name of the battle? Explosives. Most effective against the enemy. Yada yada yada. Although what it doesn't tell you is that they're not. You know, if you notice, it didn't say that they were metal. There's some not tell you. And in some reality, I'm ahead by a lot and have good commentary. Not this one. Some of you actually is more beloved by all than Eli. Although I have to say, in my opinion, Ultimate is basically if Melee had been made in this day and age, and Melee could have had, you know, more patches. And honestly, you know, Ultimate is what Melee would have probably become. You know, with balance fixes and everything else like that. You can take it or leave it, but that's my thought on it. You know, it's it's an honest thought on. Because oddly enough, with all the skills in World of Light, if they ever wanted to actually, to make this, a lot like Melee, I mean, just look at World of Light. You have, no penalties for continuous dodging. I can think of an actual mechanic from Melee that has that built in. Anybody care to take a guess as to which it is? Chat, any guesses? Looks like not. Anyway. Here we go. Not that bad of a quick kill, but still. As I said, it's just like if it was, said for anything on that one, it's just like if the game, I don't know, I've never really tried it, but with the ability to, no penalty continue, for continuous dodging, that reminds me of, wave dashing. Yeah. You try to actually get up on stage, you mistime the moves, and just go for that one. In the games, but I'm all hopefully you're all enjoying this run, even though it's hot flaming garbage, in my opinion. As far as just my run is great. Bead playing horribly isn't. Anyway, let's see. We'll go up here, learn our next set of skills, which we really don't need item recovery. The tilt attacks up really do help. Hyper Smash attack is what we want. And you also want to grab shield durability here, just because honestly it helps out a lot for this upcoming battle. Although came to an end in our eyes, waiting sunrise. Here you go for that. Let's go. Since it will always appear here, you can always guarantee the hits there. Here for that one. Let's go. There we go. For light realm done. So now you'd think, okay, game's over. Oh, it's not. It's like there's light, there's always darkness. So now we're going on to the dark realm. Is that it? Skipping cutscene again. Yep, 8 minutes. Wow. Why do I even try to actually make myself feel worse by looking at actual time? Why do I do that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't. And trust me, if this wasn't a marathon, I would have reset a long time ago. And let's see. I've lost another minute, in my opinion, but still. Let's see if I can manage to make up some time on it. Probably not. I'm still playing bad. There we go. There's one fight down. I'm sorry if I'm that entertaining you. Just still annoyed with myself. Anyway, unlike last time where we skipped the hands, last time this run was shown off in a marathon, we no longer skip the hands, we take an actual fight on that one, because to avoid all fights, it just takes, too long. Practice saves about a minute, which is a positive thing. Surprised people are watching this travesty. Yes, I will continue to beat myself up. So not only am I putting us behind, I'm putting us even more behind. For that one. Fun fact, when Crazy Hand is actually like sitting there, if he is closer to the ledge, you actually cannot, actually will get knocked off. You can take a wild guess as to why I have had that happen. And as to why I know that. At least enjoying it. Oh, I know, chat. On that one. I know, chat. Try to not beat myself up. It's just in a marathon setting. And also, I'm a bit of a pessimist every now and then. I'm mostly an optimist, but I mean, there are times. But hopefully, you're all enjoying it. I mean, I love showing off this run. It's a run that it's like Smash is one of those games. It's just like it's Smash. We go for that one. On you. On you. There we go. Again, I know I've got to deal with a lot more stress on this, and I'm putting a lot more on than I should, but just, again. Anyway, we're in the Dark Realm now. You'll see me open the way to all 3 dungeons, and then head up to get, to go for the mysterious domain first. Because it's one of the 3, out of the 3 dungeons, in my opinion, it's one of the easier of them to do. So, it is what it is. Although I have to say, it is a little harder to tell where the path is in this one. Because it doesn't looks like it's going one way and yet it's another, so yeah. But trying to not die on this one. Yes, there's that. Now, come on, you. Became offensive. Great. Really bad stage. Great music, but just very, very, very bad stage. Very bad stage, but still. You'll get to see something nice. Something that is relatively new. In fact, it's only been around for a few months now, tech-wise. coming up with this. New tech is new tech. You'll get to enjoy this. Now then, new tech, as I said. Yes, we've actually developed... tech to actually... Yeah, forgot. Remember how I said it doesn't matter what, the numbers say? Here's a good proof of it. It says more than we did. So, we still have the same amount of power, if not more. As I said, we don't have more power than it says we. I don't know why the game says we have less, but we don't. I guess it, as I've said, it takes a lot more stuff to consideration for that one. And the reason why I switched back to Nick is because honestly, I'm gonna need first strike advantage coming up for some of the battles. So it is what it is, but it helps. I would stick with Shadow Queen, but this is the part where it's just like, the deeper you get into the run, the harder it is to practice up some of the stuff. Let's go. Oh, used witch time. I dodged. Yay. Hey! I'm trying to not mean on that one, everybody. Trying to entertain. So let's run around. Here. So, hopefully you're all enjoying the run. Hopefully you're enjoying the marathon. Got to get rid of the day-to-day, so, it is what it is on that one. I mean, legitimately, if we had access to one of the other spirits, we could actually make Mallow with that, which Mallow would actually end up helping us a lot because just to trade off attack early on. But then again, do what you can do. I mean, my whole thing with the run is just trying to optimize every little bit to make sure that the extra battles we do take, help out more than anything else. There we go. And with Loki down, we're revealing more stuff on that one. The reason why we're clearing out all the overworld before that is so that way we don't have to deal with Crazy Hand again with the cutscene of him, it reappearing. Again, my comment about movement. Yeah, hold one way. When it changes around, if you're holding it specifically with the way an analog stick is, it will read it from another direction. Come on, you. There we go. One hit wonder. One hit wonder. Hopefully you all can still hear me. So no, I'm not getting anything on Discord. God, please tell me it's not a problem with Discord again. So I will scream bloody murder again. So I can't even stop. Personally do not like this fighter. Boomerangs literally cost you so much damage. Because you'll throw, the boomerang instead of actually dishing out damage. So it is what it is. Chat letting me know at least on that one, but yeah. So we'll get to this one, Gray Fox here, and then we'll be on our way to the final area up north, which is the dungeon we will be entering. Come on, you. Come on. There we go. Come on, you. I had this much trouble this game. I would say years, but just come on, you. Why do I keep doing that one? Yes, I could tell that I lost that one. Every time I screw up, I feel worse, but I'm trying to actually put on a brave face. The bad thing is about this stage is the whole fact that, like every other assist trophy in the game, these don't go away. There we go. Another large snack, another 5K. This will help us out for something coming up later on, but again, sorry, I'm more quiet than I should be. More talkative too. It's just still. It's like doing a run of this game. Not that I'm beating myself up, it's just more the whole fact of, honestly, I'm still on tilt to some degree. And I know I'm not entertaining and I'm bumming you all out for that one. Just so looking forward to showcasing. I mean, hopefully you're all getting entertained. That's all I can only say. We're here for a good cause. You know, we're going to have some fun. Just, yeah. There we go. That's good. There we go. I mean, that's one of the nice things about having first strike advantages. That battle is a lot easier because the hammer is a lot harder to, dodge. Also, thanks SpeedGaming for letting us, borrow one of their channels to showcase this. To hold this marathon on. And we're walking, we're mashing buttons again. Get knocked down 8 times, get up 9. I know I'm just being quiet more than normal, it's just I am. When I try to Look around the gate. Come on, you. You game. Make sure to get some water. Anyway, this is the trivia quiz of the game. You know, there's set questions. Basically, it's like, you know, which Pikmin to fly. It's a winged Pikmin, though apparently it's called something different in the game. Let's go. And since it's just represented by Jigglypuffs, you know, it's a lot. It's just, you know, go through all that stuff. And from there, we're going to the next, you know, area, and the next question, and yada yada yada. We're moving on. Here's Pooh. Shoutouts to Earthbound, and the music here, Smiles and Tears. Basically life. Come on, Gil. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody's just... Again. Need to grab this chest here for some extra orbs just to, you know, play it safe on that one. And it's who's a Nippon is the question here. Tora, for anybody that's played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You know, the Daisy is basically to represent, you know, Poppy, you know, because the name of power, and Tora basically because of Jigglypuff and just how it looks. Just gonna do this because honestly, I just need to relax. It ain't gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. I said I could never have a good run in a marathon. I don't know. The animation can be annoying because of it, you know, teleporting off stage, but still, you know what you can do. And here's Greninja, basically just going to take care of Greninja. You know, this part of the game, it's just essentially get through the bosses. Come on, Neil. Thank you. At least that was a decent Greninja fight. Greninja. 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 Fun fact, we do still get the DLC just because of, you know, it takes unlocking 10 fighters, but you still get the DLC. surprisingly, but nobody's come, close enough to be really worth it. Come on, you. Go. Just trying to not have an emotional breakdown, but still. Do what I can do, but still. Anyway, here's off the hook. Please, just let me finish this battle. Please. Please. I'll take a win off of this one. In fact, I'm happy that I didn't have to deal with what happened last year. Which was game crashing, then again. At least, yay! From that not happening again. And the question was, who lives in Ingopolis? Just off the hook, although I do have to... What I don't get is this next question. It's, which of these is Crom's sister? Yet, the answer... Yet the corresponding character that we get is Ike. That leaves me baffled on that one. Shouldn't it be who's Ike's? Let's go. Yeah, at least I got a one-shot on that one. Game taketh away. That's how it always is. That's how it always is with an RPG. Especially an action one. Everyone called him. And I will be picking up the spare chest there as a safety, so to make sure I've got enough spirit for something that will be coming up, because it's takes the least amount of time to pick up the extra. So here's Ike. There we go for that one. So Ike joins the battle. Fun fact, Ike has been one of my mains since Brawl, so, getting to use, a character that, you've used for ages is a positive thing, as the game just said, all the DLC character-wise, so that's the thing. We don't use that, but still. I also find it amusing that the game literally gives you every broken character that has ever been in a Smash game. In one. Meta Knight, Fox, and Bayonetta. Oh, and you start with Kirby, so yeah, you have every character with that. I mean, there's a lot of fun facts with this game. And here's who's Bowser's minions. It's Lakitu and Spiny. Personally, this fight just annoys me because honestly, I can never seem to get it done fast, but that's not here now. Let's go. Yay. Now this is a deliberate reason for that one, so I can get the quicker kill. That one. That one. Piranha Plant Bite. Much. Anyway, that gives us just about to last question of this one, which oddly enough we will actually be the question is basically who had the subspace army. Whoops. Again, moving is a problem some days. Anyway, we know it was Medusa, right? Right? Nah, but I'm just joking with you on that one. We deliberately take this battle for a reason. That's because Medusa is just... You thought this was broken? Well... Just watch. This is gonna just... You're gonna see something crazy. Menuing, but still. Oops, wrong way. We want to go all the way over to, unflexing charge smash like we had earlier in the game. Finally want that again, and we finally can afford to take the skills to get to it. So we do all that. Crap, I forgot one thing. And luckily I was able to back out real quick. There you are. Now, there has to be some reason, as you notice, for me doing this. There is. You're gonna love it. So, you'll get to have something fun. Yep. Let me make sure I've got enough, balanced out snacks. So I can just straight off the back do this. And leaving myself with one snack. As you can tell, just need to do this. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Hook. There you are, Raph. And equipping Raphalos here too. Raphalos is increased. Basically, as long as we have taken no damage, we get an increase to attack. And because of this, it produces innate ability of having the giant ability built in, we can just start stacking extra power. And just start stacking even more and more and more power. So, yeah, we now deal a lot more damage. And of course, we want to learn, have the tank ability on that one, because although we give up a little bit of speed, extra power. Now what's coming after this? That one. Come on, you. Got the wrong spot, so I'm gonna lose 10 seconds. Yep. There we go. I hate screwing up. Right over. Yep. This is the type of game where it's just like you have to be solid. You have to just try not to make dumb mistakes. Hopefully, you're all enjoying it at least. Don't mind me, but I just stress a minute. Crack my fingers. Yawn a little. But just, go from there. Still a while behind, but still. Now that we've assembled that, next area, the Sacred Land, which is going to be nice. Because, that's one of the nice parts about this. We're going to get a character there that's going to be super, super, super busted in Ganondorf. Because Ganondorf is going to basically wreck house. By wreck house, I mean just like... Oops. Again, you know, it's disheartening when you know you are good at a run and just keep, you know... I mean, it's not like, you know, I don't practice no resets, it's just... Game is just like that. Anyway, we've got that back out, so we're going over, you know, to the Sacred Realm. So we're running, we're going like this, going over here. I will be switching to Ike, though, just because, honestly, although Bowser is good, I'd rather take, you know, because it's a marathon, I'd rather take the consistency in a character like Ike, especially since I, you know, worked with Ike, you know, for ages, so, you know, I don't have to worry as much on that one. You know, bad menuing. And shout outs to The Legend of Zelda, as if you're a Zelda fan. You know, this has got a lot of references here. So now, one of the smallest changes to that one over here. Really touch. We'll take care of this fight easy. You know, we've just stacked on a lot of extra power. You know, I'm allowed to still get annoyed on that one, but still. You know, as I said, we're just trying to get through this one. We've got a Read an Owl statue to let us know. Basically, assemble the Triforce here. And Young Link, Zelda, and then, you know, Ganondorf. This is basically the time of the run where it's just like, sit back, relax, enjoy things, just, you know, get a coffee, get some beer, you know, pick your stuff on that one. You know, as I said, we got to read them down and get, you know, to reveal the owl statue to let us get to, you know, Young Link, Mr. L. Hi, Luigi. Yeah, that's the timing on that one. I do find it amusing how, you know, all the different stages that we get to see that are never shown competitively. I hate up here. The one benefit about using Ike is that makes this fight, or not fight, this fight a lot easier because the wind effect and the other and the giant, you know, Diddy. Sorry, the small Diddy. You know, if the large reach of Ike sort of just covers a lot more space. The thing about Woodman is, I'll just start off with just. This is where, you know, Infliction Charge Smash just shines. Because, you know, ideally you'd want both of them to come to you so you can actually just, you know, one-shot them, but you do what you can do. The game taketh away. And even though we're at a disadvantage on some fights, you know, it's more like you roll with the punches here. Come on, you. When did they get a final smash? That's never happened before. You've heard me say that a lot in this run. Isabel. Much cleaner. Much cleaner. Much better too, but still. Anyway, with that, we can head on to move that log so we can actually get Link. But first, we'll have to make a stop to see Skull Kid. Because, well, Skull Kid. Thing you just have to get rid of Skull Kid. You don't have to worry about the rest of the battle. So you just gotta, go for it. Run. There's Young Link. There we go. Get through that one. Mash. And so Triforce of Courage. We'll be getting the Triforce of Wisdom next. Because you need both of those in order to be able to access, Ganondorf. Get the Triforce of Power. I do like these, yes, but, it's a nice, touch to that. Courage, wisdom, and power. Things are in balance. Come on, Yoshi. There you go. Bye, Yoshi. I have to say, the Yoshi there does look a bit creepy. Especially with how the eyes look. Anyway. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, there's that. There's that. Not yet, game, not yet. Come on, Tim, stop acting up. Say acting up, but playing badly. The fans don't want to see you play badly. Just need to see beyond the shore, out of reach. And yes, despite them actually having Byleth in the game and Corrin, both good characters. Despite people, arguing over the difference on that one. Should have gone down smash on that one. or chased off screen, but right now, I'm just trying to play simple. Because doing anything super complex right now is not going to help. Oops, off by 1. Because the numbers are known entirely on that one, so it's 12. Let's go. Come on. Come on, you. Face plant. Gotta love the face plant. So it takes a bit more time. You do Zelda's Guardian Impa, we will be able to access Zelda. Fun fact is actually the Pokemon, represent the elements. So basically, it's a huge reference to the past. Another game that I actually speedrun. Oh, at least. Definitely no one's tried Discord because I can't hear anything on that one. Here we go. Still annoyed, but do what you can do. Anyway, you saw me pick up a chest there. That was for 20 skill orbs. 20 or 30. Either way, the extra skill orbs help on that one. And let's go. Game. One. Come on. Silver yet? No. I'm a trying, chat. I'm a trying. Annoyed with myself, but just. This is the type of run where afterwards you just want to just go hang your head, but still do what I can do. Anyway, we now have to get Sonic and Cloud. Surprisingly, the only two third-party characters that made it normally. Sonic, come here. Come on, you. There we go. His dash attack into smash, F smash is actually a decent combo on that one, especially with the giant ability, which gives you enough stuff that you have to actually, go on the fly for the extra damage. And with this battle, you just need to actually just, realize where you are and where you're. Hold on. Go. And we're done there, we're done there, we're done there. We're going to the next battle. I hate that I've really just, yeah. I'm just really not the talkative person when it's just myself. I'm sorry, all. It's just I am. More or less. This is how I am when it comes to games. So I'm really chatting with anybody. Anyway, we pulled the Master Sword, so we're on to, beat, basically getting Ganondorf and the Triforce of Power. So we run up this way, we run up this way, run up this way, run up here, we run here, and we go from there. So again, we're running, we're running, we're running, we're walking, we're running, we're fighting a battle. There we go. Yeah. Still. Izu statue, yay. Yay. Reference to Metroid. There we go. Again, I'm still annoyed with myself. I'm not trying to beat myself up for it all, but still. Still looking forward to showcasing a good run. To always start behind the 8-ball. Oh wow. Y'all get to see some fun things. There we go for that one. At least y'all did donate for the single Joy-Con final battle. That's something I'm proud of. Something I'm very proud of. Fun fact though, the Amiibo, I find it, quite interesting where they decided to put the support thing for it. Go look it up. I think you'll find it amusing. It's one of those things. Just like it is amusing. Anyway, we're walking. Tack. I mean, Tack is an annoying battle, but going the other route, you have to deal with. God, is it Akira from the what series is it? Virtual Fighter. Yeah, not bad. Tack and Power Juju. That is so It reminds me of that old. Still. Yeah, not bad on the tank fight. Camus here. Thank you, Fire Emblem Heroes, for pronouncing his name properly. A fun fact. Come here, Marth. Thank you. Totally there. I swear well. I do. I swear I know how to play this game well. Let's go from there and there and there and there and there. Come on, Yoshi. Come on, get up there. There we go. Rex is annoying. Yoshi the dinosaur slash dragon slash... I don't even remember what Yoshi is right now. Anybody know? I know in the movie The Dinosaur, I'm not sure you know what he is. That guy, I think, I know the game itself doesn't even know that because they make a joke about it in the Palutena's Guidance for Yoshi. Come on, mate. Just trying to not, you know, cry. I'm sorry, everybody, but lotion's on the sleeve. Lotion's on a sleeve. It's just how I am. No more, no less. Not the cleanest fight on that one, but you take what you can get. Small victories right now. Just a small. Svati. Shoutouts to the Minish Cap and the Four Swords games. Svati at the very least. In the end, the chains of time will not break. Ganon. After this, I'll be switching to Ganondorf. You'll get to see some crazy stuff with him. Go on, game. Give me what. There we go for that one. So, yay, Ganondorf's gone. So you'll get to see crazy stuff. And now we've got Triforce assembled. Anyway, now we'll run back towards the center of the state. Oops. Because walking is hard in this game with an analog stick. Anyway, let's see here. Go to here, claim it again in here. We'll be actually switching to Ganondorf. Because menuing is hard, and with DLC, it's a lot harder to remember exactly where things are. But now then. you'll get to see some cool stuff. Mind you, this is a legendary battle that I just beat into. That's some sheer raw power. That is some sheer raw power. And we're on to the cannon fight. Sorry, all. Come on, you. Come on, you. Here we go for that one. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. And get in. That would sound horrible on that one, but still. Yay. Don't have to sugarcoat it, everybody. I know I'm sounding horrible, and I know, but thanks for all the support. Oh, can I get a good time? I don't know. Have I made up time? No. I think I might have lost more time. Oh well. What can you do? So go back in time, but even then. Anyway, we're on to the last of the 3 dungeons here in the Dracula's castle. I mean, honest. Best laid plans of mice and men. Who are we to disagree? Anyway, oddly enough, I wish that it was actually possible, through that one chest somehow, as that would save us a lot of time, because we would be able to immediately just go to the to save, a handful of fights, but it's not. On you. Stop disabling me. But still. Oops, gotta get out of the cannonball first. Just gotta. So this battle was a pain, because of the mouthful of curry, wolf. Again, juggling is a thing. There we go. It's not as bad as the Ho-Oh battle, but it's still up there as one of the most annoying ones. Although shoutouts to Castlevania for giving some amazing music. So let's go. Nightman. It's you. Nighty night. Sir Knight. And make the Shovel Knight joke here, but pretty sure I've probably already just pushed my limits with that one. And here's Medusa heads. And because I can. That one. Didn't take that long on that one, and although I could just on that one, just already behind, so might as well start, showcasing a few small things to make chat feel better. Because we're running. And I think it's the inspired. Physical attacks increased up, rocket. You'll get to see some fun things. With physical attacks being stronger, using it at all. Surprisingly, one of those things that's like makes you want to go, really? You gave them increased physical attacks and they don't use them. Sort of makes me think that they originally had, match in mind for that one. But that's one of the weird things about World of Light. It's not a lot of the stuff. The developers wanted to clearly, give you the ability to have fun with things, but they didn't want, but there's a lot of stuff that just, hit miss all the other stuff on that one and just. Come on, you. Sorry, all. It's just trying to be quiet and just. Again, emotions on sleeve. Anyway, we pick up an extra cannonball there. The game expects you to actually use it, on some of the other stuff. Surprisingly enough, there's a lot of different routes in this game, and the developers wanted to give you a lot of freedom, despite the linear nature of the game. The game, they gave you a lot of freedom. And of course, Greninja for the Zora Princess. Oh, Zora Race, I should state. Aquatic mammals. Wait, is Greninja a mammal? No, it's frog. It's inspired by, I think, a toad, so not mammal. Either way, I guess that means what? Zora-blooded or warm-blooded? That's a discussion that is like makes my head hurt type of question. Anyway. That's one of those that type of a question or that one's just, but it is what it is. Oops. Got one of the early, ladder changes on that one. Bring things is a thing. Anyway, we used to not take this chest, but it's, barely anything on that one, and it gives you a free 30 skill orbs, so it's worth that. Shoutouts to Soten. Shoutouts to Symphony of the Night. And all that. There we go. Not bad, not good, not bad, but still. Take what you can get. The distorted views of time. I'll climb up here, grab the cannonball here, because we'll need that for later on. Fun fact, the tower of the one thing would see people hit the gears on the clock. You can actually clear that without doing that. And Diddy is basically being his annoying self and being a flea man. I guess probably because of the way Diddy looks, maybe? I'm not sure on that one. There's some, that just make you want to just question. There's Ridley. The he's too big for Smash argument. Anyway, we're headed this way. We're Draug, and we're going from there. And there's Draug gone. Although we are doing enough damage to basically give our opponents a... With the damage we're doing, it's more... Well... the old question of, does it matter if they can't get it off? That's true for a lot of things. There's Robin gone, representing Death. And that one weird, but I guess it's because Death, uses both magic and swords sometimes. Various things, the various depictions in all the Castlevania games. There's Leon Belmont for those Castlevania, both the TV show and the games. Leon, being the progenitor of the Belmont line. Again, shoutouts to SpeedGaming, and hopefully you're all enjoying this. Here's HMS. Mass Salesman has got one of the most broken abilities in the game. It's time to... And why can't I win or be nice to game? Anyway, we'll go up here, pull this lever here, flip that there. Up. Stop matching A. Maybe. So we've done that. Should have only been once, but anyway. Press A here, shoot that there, ricochet off there, destroy the clock tower. Do that with 2 cannonballs as well. It's one of those fun facts that, most people don't know. And now you get to see something fun. Where are you, HMS? Spot? I was going to say, where's Waldo type moment? Where's Happy Mass Salesman? Where's Happy Mass Salesman? Although it's all for a good cause. Anyway, Alucard here. Anyway. Come on, you. Here we go. Bad. considering I'm taking the disadvantage on that one. Come on, mash, mash, mash. Smash, 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 smash. I know that sounded horrible. But we've assembled essentially 2/3 of like our endgame combo, which is kind of, well, we'll see. That was a bad opening. I'd like to restart boss fights, but that was that was hot flaming. There we go. That's how it should go. So you will have enough time to release it? Yes. There we go. And that's Dracula done. Or whatever its name is, like Dark. I don't no clue how to pronounce it. The other route, for Soma, that's Dracula is the first one. And Soma being a good neutral spirit it's very good. Giant killer, yes, very broken ability. But you don't dish out as much damage. And, determinately it's going to be the fact that I'm actually dishing out so much damage that I can make some time up. I'm still going to be behind, but as I said, it's going to make up some time. So hopefully you're all enjoying this marathon. Hopefully I've been trying to entertain you despite, taking the eyeball. Which I have to say is very creepy. I mean, super creepy. I mean, like, wow, that's just, like... I mean, I've seen creepy as far as just, like, being a Link to the Past, a giant pile of eyeballs. But that's different when it's not in more of a giant sense of where, with modern tech. So let's see, get out of here. It's faster to do that, go the run around with that one. With Ultimate, it's been a community effort on a lot of the and stuff like that, and a lot of the strat. And now you'll see me pick up, a few more skills. Obviously, so fall break, mighty throw, and triple jump. Because we're going to need the triple jump and defense up while healthy, plus that. We don't need that now, but we will need the wind, up for later on. Now that I think about it, I should just not do defensive while healthy and just reverse that one. Come on, let me mash through it. Come on, you. One game. There we go for that. Yeah. Okay, come on. There we go. Now that's something that's never happened before. Being able to trigger that one. All the enemies are still in the, actual thing. There you go. There we go. There's the Dark Realm done. It's still going to be sub, estimate, but not as much as I'd like. Anyway, we're now on to the final area, which is more of a light and dark type thing where we have to balance out everything. Mash and mash and mash and mash and mash. Can't fault people for not liking me on that one, but everything for today. But, if Galeem, having up from, wherever it went after it's ours, come back to fight its old nemesis. So, yeah. Smash, 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 smash through a cutscene. And we're on the final. Now, this has had a complete reroute very recently. So, yeah. And I find it weird. It's like, it's Midna. Yet it's also got the Midna spirit. The Midna assist trophy. The music, yes, it's representing both forms of her. But the better question is, where's Link? It evolves into Wolf Link. It's Midna. Wouldn't it make sense to have it? Like, we start here, but it's like, it's more of just like really doesn't matter on that one because we're going to be dishing out so much. And as it said about needing to maintain the balance in order to get to the final area. So because of that one, we'll see the balance between the light and dark final, battle. So. Come on. Thank you. One. To the next battle. And we're walking, we're walking, we're walking. Anyway, on to the next one. Now, interesting thing is one of the latest changes to the route in the last few months, because I found a setup that's just insanely stupid. Not by stupid, I mean like WTF levels of stupidness. Just like it makes you go like that type of reaction, like type of reaction on that one. You're gonna see something crazy, something insane. The nice thing about this battle is the thing that makes it, a 3-star is the assist trophy, not the fighter. And because of that, it's a lot easier to win those type of battles when it's the assist trophy versus switching to defense, poison resist because of the spirit. Now, Garen. There we go. You want the double resist there just so you don't die. Battle we're tagging, we're tagging, we're tagging. Yes. Now we've assembled. I like to call. Oops, wrong one. There's that. Here. Now, you might ask yourself, mate, why are you starting with 60% damage? And I'll tell you. No. Crazy. You're gonna see something crazy. And that's more of, well, we're going to be doing something fun here. Something insanely fun. Naked snake. Snake! Anyway. Where it's not the spirit fighter itself that makes it hard, it's the environment and the rest of the parts of the match. So, on the Dark Samus, oddly enough, the only Echo fighter we get in the run. Nice quick Dark Samus. That's Dark Samus. Let's see, what do you guys have to say? Some more stuff on that one. Okay. Crazy Hand. Fake Crazy Hand, to be precise. That's just because I know it's fake because of how much it's worth. Okay. Thank you, game. Giving me my extra damage off of that one. As I said, critical health attack up. One of the best skills in the game. Have you had to... And did I get critical defense up yet? I don't remember. Nope, I don't think so. Let me... mental checklist skills. Nope, not yet. It's one of the last skills we picked up. Let's just put it this way. Although critical health attack up only gives us a certain amount of time with that increased attack, critical health defense up is unlimited. So now that we've got that all, we've to, a huge advantage. Sadly, it doesn't make any of this the darker spirits, weaker. I wish it did. Because then, honestly, I'd make sure that, certain few fights, at easy, like Gigamac. Hands down, there's a lot of people that consider that fight more harder than, than Pauline. I have to run in this game. Yeah. Oh, by the way, shoutouts to Zero Suit Samus. For that one, we're basically on the point of just to give you a damage estimate. Let's put it this way: testing using the option that the game gives you for. No, wait, it's not TV Robo on that one. It's the other way around with the latest change on that one. God, that's the alt on that one, but because there's like two different ways on that, and this way it's still relatively new. Still like the only person that does it. Bad fight on that one. The game, give it the game, take it away. Yep. Again, not ever happened before. Pretend those two fights didn't exist. There we go. And again, getting more snacks, which at present we don't really need them. We've, leveled up as much as we can. We've, assembled everything. Early game. Don't know if I've lost time or gained time. There we go. Nice up tilt. Roy, the young lion. Oddly enough, my preferred choice between Martha and Roy when it comes to melee. Oops, come on. There we go. Master hand. The fake master hand, I might add. I'd give it and quick hand fight at the very least. Notice I didn't even get touched. And again, jumping off stage to help with decrease in lag. And now that both of the fake hands are done, we can go rescue the real master increasing hand. Oddly enough, with beating them, it does allow you to fight the. I think it allows you to actually fight the bosses, at least one at a time. It is finally, starting to gain some foothold again, so we're running back. Yep, this way. Yep, this way. We're running slowly, but we're running. We get to Lunala. I do have to say, I do find it interesting that the two other characters that, Sakurai thought would possibly be able to have survived, the are actually, the last two characters you unlock. Bayonetta and Palutena. Which, oddly enough, it also is a good reference to Light and Dark, depending on, all that stuff. So, it's interesting, the symmetry in the game. Still want to see Saul Kid and a few of the other good characters, make it into the game, but where's Isaac? Where's Gino? Lockfoot. There we go. The nicest thing about starting with 60% damage is it only takes 20% more for us to reach, that critical threshold to activate back up, and once we get it critical, health defense up. Which is stupidly, just like. As you can just. You can see how much damage-wise we're dealing enough to basically be like, wow levels. Yeah, but I think I forgot to change one thing with the single joy. Oh well. By that I mean just control setup, But it's cool. It's cool. We need to turn on the light soon, but still. Come on, mash out of it. Ganon. See what I mean, though, about how hard it is if you're there and try to attack it will knock you off. At least I got to show a fun little thing that most people don't know about. Yeah. Mash out of it, please. There we go. And crazy hand. And of course the offstage to make sure that we've got the lag reduction. Because the game can lag a little bit on some of the boss fights with several bits of explosions here and there. But you Oops. Thought I was smashing a hay. Sorry, y'all. Your lovely comments distracted me. Gotta have some fun. I mean, the run is basically just... Look at it, not right as anything. That was just... That's literally just like... It's that, like, it's just the put a fork in it. But, anyway... We're running back now to go fight, you know, Crazy the Master Hand, the real one. So go around here, go around here, go around here. Everybody's favorite waifu. At least those that like that type of stuff. No, not my style. And that one. So we're there. And this is something I'm going to change for next time. Not this one. The next. I'm going to take it so that way I don't take defense up all healthy earlier. You know, I'm going to actually swap that to get another thing. Of course, you see the one character in this entire run that is just, you know, so annoying to the entirety of the run. Because I need to take a single skill. And while I'm at it, I'll grab all those too. Because strong winds, this is literally things where it will blow you off stage. Most of the battles, like, you can just, you know... you can just manage to, like, stand there, you know, using, you know, the unflinching charge smash does not care to shrug it off, but this is one of those that just, it's that strong. Even in the giant ability, it's just like, you know, here's one of the things. All gonna have some fun here. With a flying balloon Pokemon. So, now, every time we do a smash attack, which, honestly, we do enough to make it worth it. Again, if you thought Yarn Yoshi was bad, Yarn Poochie, a 2-star spirit, is more annoying. Well, annoying, but still bad. Come on, y'all. All. At least I get you. Sometimes the duck hunts won't even jump. I mean, they'll just literally, like, all over the lava. It's like, I have no clue what they're smelling for, but it's like, you know, and because, you know, it's like, it's the, we will still take, juggle, you know, that's the main problem with some of that stuff. It juggles. There we go. So, I got the memes with Knuckles. It's Knuckles! The Knuckles! Anyway. Just about through getting both hand fights. Again, hopefully you're all enjoying this. I know it's been fun, you know, showcasing this despite all the setbacks and the dumb things. And as a positive thing, I got to do something that's really hard. Get the Incineroar to actually drop the Pokeball. That's very rare to happen, actually. Because normally, the opponent, the Siror just immediately toss it on the ground and, open up the Solgaleo. Give me a one shot. Give me a one time. Give me a one time just to actually have some fun with this one. Because even in current world record for normal, this is literally the one battle they lost. Crap again. I mean, I'm hitting that, just, mashing A too fast, because it's like, pressing start, mashing, to do the quick to it, and just... But no. At least they've managed to get a decent recovery on that one, but still. Not bad on that one. Not good, but not bad. More snacks. Yay! I know once this is done, I'm going to go get some snacks. I don't know about all of you, but doing this run definitely puts up an appetite. That destroyed Sky World. Actually, I should have gone for the meme there and get a Warlock punch for y'all. Habit. Force a habit, and also because I'm behind, so I really can't just meme away, but just... I can, but... Y'all get what I mean. Well, y'all get what I mean. Take a 300% punch. Ow! That's something that's actually never happened before. That was cool. That actually... And we're mashing, we're mashing, we're mashing. 4 large snacks. Basically 20k EXP. It doesn't matter, because again... Got that through and through. And we feed the handle. Now I did hear that the incentive was met. Y'all donated for it. That's coming up. And now I consider something else part of the... And you'll see what that is. But now that we've freed both hands and have balanced it out, it's all good. We're good on that one. So we're running. Arceus. Again, this is one of those battles that the fight isn't as bad spirit-wise. The surrounding factors to the stage. You shot this fight really easy. It's the, hey, you think about the Pokemon itself, what it does. That's one of the reasons why it is what it is. Shoutouts to Mario Odyssey. Smash through the blocks that roll away. Mario. It's time for that. It's gonna start. Anyway, let's go. The last battle of the run. Well, the last spirit battle that is. And it's an Earthbound. Oh, no, Earthbound Beginnings, because I know it's not much. Let's go. Moment. Y'all donated for it. I consider the hand battle part. And because we don't get skills for this, taking the last now. I get those just because, honestly, I want to. So, let's do this. Come on, you. Change grips. Let's go. Y'all donated for it. Get to drop a controller. It's all down to the actual. Let's go. So I think I made one small mistake on this one, but I don't remember, and I won't know until the next thing. But it's cool. It's cool. Let's go. And again, we're playing as Master Hand here, so. Happy that they allow you to play his hand here. Especially with the old school, the old school rumors and everything else like that. Even in Melee, where let's go. Let's go, everyone. Although I don't get why it's a battlefield on that one instead of FD, but still. Let's go. I mean, I can tell you, when I first played, I originally thought you were the characters and not Master Hand. This first time, by this first time, I mean when I played it for the first time. Let's go. Let's go. And the nicest thing is, yes, I'm using an actual brand new, because the left Joy-Con ends up being the best for this. Of course, gotta get them off stage. Let's go. Let's go. we go. Finally! There we go. So, through the hand fights. As I said, you guys donated for it. Got a lot. As soon as we got the balance, as soon as everything else like that. Now, here's something fun. You'll get to see that not many people, how the game's spirit system works with multiple stocks. Since not offering, an actual choice for you all fans, because I don't heard anything on that one, you'll get to have something fun here. Now then, you think, who would you take for the final? Well, there's a reason for this order. Alright, thank you. There's a reason. The game does not, I repeat, does reset the 10% bonus as long as it's the same fight from whatever your starting from whatever your starting character is. Meaning, on fights 1 and 3, parts 1 and 3, we get a full, Ganondorf, which cracks over 100% damage, just much. Sorry, y'all. When you got an hit and you're in the middle for one. And that it's just cost me time. Oh well. Not like ain't costing me any more on that one. Wow. Not gonna be as much as I'd like, but still save some time. Yeah. Let's go. Sorry, y'all. On the way, but this is like one of the only bits of platforming we have to do on the run. Nope, and I didn't. Oh well. Oh well, I know how to work with. Come on now. You'll see me do, specifically when I take heals. They'll be. Come on, you. Come on, you. Serious game? I practice this more often than not. Golly, game. Whenever I get to showcase this off, I make. That's the way this run has been, mates. That's the way this run has been. If it wasn't gonna troll you here, it wouldn't troll. What else would it troll you? I could go for the last character on that one, but Ike, as good as he is, so one of my mains, is not worth actually doing the climb with. Come on, you. There we go. Now, if it was, phase 2, I would be actually, not getting that one. Phase 2 being the boss rush part of it. Let's go. There we go. Yep, let's go. Yep. Essentially, what you want to try to do is balance your health out during this, so that way, you maintain as much optimal damage as you can. And with healing smash, and the other stuff, it just straight off the back lets you destroy things. And also with the chaotic nature of this, it's actually hard to notice where your character is sometimes. Yay. Got the max tomato. And I'm using, it's like, this is the one part of the run where I wouldn't want to have an itch, but yeah, not one. Not yet, but we're getting closer. Come on, you. Let's go. Well, that max tomato there is a trap. It's just like the pizza in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. It's a trap. You can get it. It's just gonna cost you. And in this case, it's going to let the Gleam get onto the stage more and let us. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. Yeah. This here in the face, but still. Dodge the bombs. Even then, if you can't, just take the damage. And we're through. Fun fact, apparently on very easy, those don't appear at all. Little known thing. You can actually, bait the actual attacks there, depending on where you are. It's the only section where you can actually... Come on, y'all. Okay, let's go. Let's go, y'all. I said the action can get so fierce that it's a lot harder to see where you are on this. I believe that's everything, so yep. Phase 1 done. 2 left. Was the boss rush? Because of course the game's got to have a boss rush. But RPG wouldn't be complete without one. I believe that's, yep, Gallium first. As I said, we have a lot of sheer raw power. We have a lot right now. That's Bowser, I think. I don't know, Drac. Yep, got it before the teleport, so I should be able to get it before shrinking. Yep, Drac's done. And of course, getting off stage because you can see the little bit of lag here and there. Bowser time. Bowser's gone. I mean, Bowser fight too, I might add. On the distant forest of souls. Should be what? Rathalos? Come on, Raffles. Well, this. There we go. Gotta get that, Warlock's foot in. Again, and please. Yes, you can actually dodge roll. If you're not, it take two, but if you are, you can do that in one. Let's go. Here we go. Not the cleanest Ganondorf, but there we go. Gotta get off the stage again, And all that's left is Marks, the boss from Kirby. Yay, got without the center thing. You have to be quick on that one to get a quicker kill on that one, but yay. This won't matter because we'll be taking a reset here. It won't reset the entire thing, but we want that extra 10%. Timing is on the last hit of whichever of the two, giant things we hit. So timing's on whatever the last hit is. You'll clearly be able to see it. But yeah, that's coming up at the end. So. And now that Palutena's done her job of getting it early damage. Fun fact, you can blow up those bombs. And with that one, just want to release A and max 60% damage. You can use that to take, get yourself a bit more damage. Yep, there we go for that one. There we go. That's that attack. There's the first one, so we'll be on the last hit of whatever its name is. On you. Not the cleanest run. Actually, I'm just going to take that one there. Just use Ike. Time.
GG, man. Holy cow, that was interesting.
You. Annoyed, but still.
Hey, that's still sub 340.
I know, but honestly, 10 minutes behind. I told you I could guess it. The fun fact, there's actually a glitch that is exclusive to, I don't think I'll have time to show it off, but thank you all for doing off this run and despite the early game and all the problems. So,
if anything, it's been a wonderful stream to have you on. I'm so glad I finally got to watch a lot through Smash Bros. Ultimate and learn. I learned quite a lot from your stream. So
the early game was horrible, but hopefully y'all enjoyed it despite the early game, despite all the problems. But as I said, the run is easy. It's easy to pick up, hard to master, as you can see from myself on that one. But I'd consider we have Xenoverse coming up, which hands down is considered an RPG on its title. And even then, some people don't even want to call that an RPG. But nah, it's like these are the types of things that just need to get shown off more. They desperately need to.
Speaking of showing off, we do have a little bit of time. So if you think within the next 10 or so minutes you could show off one of the glitches, you're welcome to.
I can show that in under 10 minutes.
Yeah, go for it. We got time.
Over to my normal profile because this is one of those things. God, I forget who found this. It's one of our other runners, but this is one of those things you would never know about unless you played World of Light, because nowhere else is this. And the only reason why I know about the fact of how the spirit stuff, carries. I tried it out in Squad Strike, and that's what happened. They looked at the numbers value on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Anyway, I'll show you this. We'll go to the final battle because it's the easiest way to. Well, actually, no. Light or dark? Which would you want to see this on?
Oh man,
Or dark?
Pick any of them.
What? What do you prefer? Light or dark? Chat?
Chat. I'll pick the first one from chat. Let's see what chat says.
Okay. It's one of those things that just like.
First one from chat says light.
Okay, so Galeem it is. Okay. Now then, let me make sure I've got it properly set up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you saw my setup. It's the same thing as that one. Okay. I'm not going to use Palutena here. I'm going to be using Pokemon Trainer.
Pokemon Trainer?
Yes.
Interesting. All right.
We want to start with Charizard here. Now, here's hoping I can get the timing for it. Okay. You're gonna laugh at this one. This is a glitch that's like it's only available in World of Light, or if you have a transformation duration spirit up with a, with a giant ability or something else. Now, okay, now normally I'll have to show it in two parts here.
All right.
Okay. Notice how long I have just the timing for, being in giant mode.
Yes.
And how you can see I clearly want more time. Right?
Right.
Well, how does infinite sound?
Infinite
Yeah.
sounds wonderful. What?
Keep an eye on the time. In time, but still got it. Screwed up the timing on it, but you notice how it was longer?
Yes. Wow.
It stacks. For some reason, the transformation duration ability keeps stacking on time every time you switch a Pokemon. It only works with Pokemon Trainer, since longer paired up with Shield. But just the timing up. But you can see how if it was actually a lot easier to get the Pokemon Trainer, and it would dish out as much damage in any percent, it would actually be useful a lot more in any percent. However, it is used in all challenges and 100% as an option.
Wow. That is really cool. Does the same thing happen with Dark as well?
Yes. It doesn't matter just for this. This is why I said just pick one, just because I could the easiest way to get into a battle.
Mad Task.
And since they have no,
it's not used in all challenges, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But he actually decided to use it in there, but still.
That is too cool.
The more you do it, mistimed it, but you can clearly see just how much this can affect the game.
That is really something special.
And it's one of those glitches you would never see unless you're playing World of Light. Because the interactions. I'll show off one other side effect to this one.
Sweet. After that, we'll turn it over to intermission, and we should be getting about ready for our next one. So that was really cool. I did not know that was a thing. That is really cool.
It also works with this too. We're on that one, but yeah, infinite mouthful of curry as well.
Huh.
Works, but it's one of those things you have to start with. I'm carrying this throughout the entirety of the fight, alongside the giant ability.
That is amazing. Chad, if you're impressed, why don't you go ahead and throw in a donation to this? This is lost for words. I am just cool. This is just.
I don't know if it's developer oversight or what have you, but yeah, it's one of those glitches that's like this is just cool to show off. After a while, it builds up enough that you don't need to switch it much, but I've gotten it close to like 5 minutes, just off of sheer just
Wow.
And normally, this was a long time ago, but you notice wanted to show this off to y'all because this is just one of those crazy little things. And to show off just like how much the community has given, and how much that one. And it's really one of the only glitches we've found for World of Light, which is still useful, but something that is just like it's just shout outs to the people that the entire community. Anyway, I think I'm done here.
Awesome. Hey, thank you for showing that off. And is there a Discord link or some community that those interested can join to learn more?
Considering I'm the only one, there is a Smash Speedrun Discord, although a lot of them focus more on the other games, but I'll pull up a link and just drop it in there. Just give me a second. Where is it? There it is. Suck at this sometimes. Okay, copy that one. Yada yada. There, in case anybody's interested, that's a link to the Smash, community speedrun disc. Basically, almost all the games are run there. If you decide to join, just ping me and I'll try to teach you the basics and all that kind of other stuff. But have fun, all. Thanks for at least letting me show it off the game, despite all the hassles.
It's been fun having you. Thanks for joining.